Greetings, fellow time travelers and everyone still stuck on Earth. This is another LinuxCollections.com how-to video for your education, information, and entertainment. Let's get rolling. Today we're going to look at the Fedora 31 USB Complete Collection. This is 13 DVD ISOs, or the complete DVD data, all on a single USB stick, and available via a menuing system. And we're going to start with the Fedora Workstation. So that's the first option. We select that and we'll hop right into the option to either try or install the Fedora Workstation. This is just a quick look at some of the software applications. This is the GNOME 3 interface. You have the ability to get at the USB storage, which is a special little spot on your USB stick for transferring data. So that's it for Workstation. The next up is the live set. This is a submenu that has the 6 live versions. The first one on tap is Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a Windows-like interface with a taskbar, start menu type approach. And you can see a quick run through of some of the default applications that come with this spin from Fedora. I've got sound and video, accessories, preferences, graphics, Office, all the things you basically need to get started, of course, internet. And we'll show off once real quickly our USB storage. We'll do that on all these spins just to show you that there's different ways to get at it. So that wraps up our quick look at Cinnamon, and we'll reset, get back into the menu, go to the live spins, and select the next one, KDE. This is the Plasma interface, and this also gives you a lower left menu. It does have a different menuing system, as you can see here. We'll run through some of these options just to give you a look at all the different capabilities that come in this spin. And of course you've got all the regular Office, internet, multimedia graphics, system utilities, system settings, games, and other help and options available all throughout the KDE spin. There's also the menuing at the bottom. You see we could look at applications, your computer, and then options to leave. To look at our USB storage, we'll go to the Dolphin File Manager, click on the USB storage, and that would give us access to our portable data on this USB stick, which wraps up KDE. Moving on, we go into the next live spin, which is the LXDE. This is a lightweight X development or desktop environment, I should say. And this is what it looks like. Also has the lower left menu, and here's a quick run through on its menuing options in the LXDE. It's a little different. There's a programming, preferences instead of settings. It does have Office and all that good stuff. So we're going to look at the file manager, and also there's our USB storage. So again, a quick way to get at any portable data in the LXDE environment. We'll reboot and exit LXDE, returning back to our USB menu, and we'll move back into the live spins and go to LXQt. Qt is a development environment with widgets and other capabilities, and so what they've done is they've kind of put the two together, if you will, the LXDE and the Qt widgets, and that makes a slightly different look and feel of the lightweight environment. Essentially the menuing is similar and the naming and things like that. And what we'll want to do is get to our file manager, show off the USB storage, and again, that is a quick look at the LXQt environment. And now we're going to reboot and move on to the next live environment, live spin, which is the SoaS-Sugar, or the Sugar on a Stick, the SoaS environment, which got its start with the one laptop per child XO laptop going back many years. And this requires a name, and you can pick your grade level. And then, of course, if you know your icons, you can get at them. But for those that may not know what all these icons mean, you can click over here and actually get some text to give you an idea of the different educational, game playing, collaboration things that are in the SoaS-Sugar environment. Very interesting, different thing, and you have ability to play with it here on the Fedora live spins. The last live spin is the Xfce, which again is a lightweight environment, quick and fast, and it gives you a top level menu and then a dock at the bottom. Shows you all your devices, and we'll do a quick run through the menu here. This does give you a lot of options: accessories, development, graphics, multimedia, office, system, all that good stuff is here also here in the Xfce environment. Let's go ahead and look at our USB storage. We'll go to the file manager. In fact, it's here on the desktop. So there we go. So that's a way to get at our data storage. And that's Xfce. Now we'll move back to the next menu or submenu, which is the lab spins. Now it turned out when we did this, the Fedora 31 did not have a game spin, but the game spin is kind of fun. So we put the Fedora 30 game spin on this stick. And you can tell that this is the Xfce environment because we just looked at that. And when you get into the games menu, you're going to see all kinds of options here. You've got, it's categorized and then a complete list which will scroll down. If you actually go through, you'll see there's action games, adventures, arcade, blocks games, board games, card games, logic and puzzles. There's role-playing games, simulations, sports games, and tactics and strategy. A lot of fun stuff in there. You could, of course, spend all your time playing different games, figure out what you like, whether it be Solar Wolf or BZ Flag or Warzone. On and on we go. So that's the Labs game spin. Back to the Labs menu, we're going to go look at the Astronomy spin. And the Astronomy spin gives you some desktop tools such as, and now you can see this is the KDE environment for the Astronomy spin. In the menuing, there's a whole astronomy section, and you've got celestial views, sky views, tools, different things that you can use your Fedora for astronomy. So it's focused on that particular use. Next up in the Labs menu is the Design Studio, and this actually gives you many tools that are built for creators, people that perhaps are doing audio, video, or editing. Audacity is an awesome audio tool. We use that for these videos. Blender is an animation tool. You've got Scribus for creating documents. So there's a bunch of dedicated tools that are rolled into this spin. Some of them are, fairly large, so the smaller spins don't have them. Next up in the labs is the Python Classroom. This is aimed at one thing and one thing only, and that's to teach people the Python language. So it's got the GNOME interface. We hop in here. It's got Emacs as the editor, Mu for that, and then Thonny is a complete environment. So those are IDEs and tools for people writing Python and learning Python. Another lab spin is the Robotics Suite. So that gives you access to tools and IDEs like the Arduino IDE, gives you camera calibration tools, gives you other FireStation FireVision tools for working with cameras, the Fox robot software, navigation tools, RoboCup competition software, robot arm controls, all kinds of things around robotics. And then the last lab spin is the Security Lab. And this gives you a wealth of security tools, utilities, and other capabilities to work with and deal with computer security. So we'll just kind of walk through the menu here. All kinds of things with code analysis, forensics, intrusion detection, network statistics, password tools, reconnaissance, voice over IP, just an incredible amount of utilities and tools aimed at working with computer security. So that's the Security Labs spin from Fedora Labs. So that will wrap up our Fedora 31 USB Complete Collection how-to video quick view with a look at Fedora Workstation, all 6 live spins, and 6 Fedora Lab spins. These are all on a single 64 gigabyte USB stick and easy to run and use, as this video clearly shows. So thanks for joining us on this journey. This is LinuxCollections.com signing off.